Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the I Don't Get It podcast. It's Lauren.
It's Ashley.
And it's Lizzie.
Do you guys know who that is? It is your feminist ranter,
Feminist
Lizzie.
ranter, Lizzie.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to lay some feminist knowledge on you.
And she's moving the mic around a lot, and you can hear it.
I'm new here.
She doesn't even go here.
Whoops.
Sorry, I don't have my own podcast.
Okay, Lizzie, you know, people have been asking us, and I hate that expression. People, like, in the influencer line, so many of you guys have been asking what I use for my skincare.
It's like
From
four
my
people
Wait, the most
max.
influencer thing is, hey, guys.
Or,
Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. So, a lot of you have been asking me. And hey, guys.
Lois, you are not part of this
Lois,
podcast.
I love you.
Aww.
Hey, guys. So, a lot of you have been asking me recently what kind of foundation I'm wearing.
You guys,
One person
Whenever-
asked. Just so you know,
I-
one person asked.
whenever I do that, the hey guys or the so, I immediately, exit out. Cannot start that way. Immediately it says, I'm about to go into an ad.
That's how I start my text sometimes, and I'm like, who
Hey,
am
guys.
I? Am I an influencer?
I know. I'm having pains in my kidneys right now. Does that happen to you
thirsty?
guys? Is it you didn't drink enough water?
Yeah. I'm not a doctor,
Your
but
kidneys are literally screaming for water.
Oh, are you really parched?
I'm parched, but like they hurt.
You've
Both
always had
sides.
this issue. You've always done this.
Just want to know if it was normal. Lizzie's also eating chips, so ASMR fans out there enjoy. Oh, so funny.
Look at Lois.
Oh. Okay, so big news happened today.
So
today
this is what everybody's been asking.
Thursday, the 28th.
Yeah, but everybody's been asking for a Jonas Brothers podcast, so we thought that today, being the day that their
the
single
greatest
gets released,
throwback Thursday there could possibly be is the Jonas Brothers reunion.
we would make this podcast predominantly about the Jonas Brothers. And I'm so sorry if you're not a fan. Maybe we'll talk about more things at the later half of the podcast.
You never know where this is going to go, so
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
listening.
The three of us met outside of a Hannah Montana concert.
And the
11
only
years
reason
ago.
we went to the Hannah Montana concert is because the Jonas Brothers were there.
Correct.
And Joe was wearing his flashy gold jacket.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Those
He
were the
had his
days.
long hair, which I'm really, really so confused how in the past 10 years, he still hasn't brought it back.
It was the best hair.
It was always, so
the
Lizzie always
mullet.
disagreed with me because maybe it was you too. I always liked it when it was long and curly.
Yeah,
slash
you're
wavy.
fucked
You
up.
loved the mullet.
No, I love the mullet, the straight
She
mullet.
loved the
Straight
She
mullet.
loved
You
it
loved
straightened
the
like an emo
mushroom
rocker,
top.
and I loved it when it was like wavy when he got all sweaty on stage.
I was
looking-
like, oh,
and
you
I
just lost
appreciated
me.
it, but was not really into
Yeah.
it.
you just never were into it though.
No.
I liked it when he looked like an anime character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's
And
really true.
You guys, let's not pretend like the first time we didn't see we saw the Jonas Brothers that we didn't think that Joe was Asian.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he said that before.
Wait, he said that before?
He's got the Asian eyes.
That he has almond-shaped eyes.
Yeah, I know, but like I was like, oh, that cute Asian group boy band.
That's funny.
I thought they were the original K-pop band.
Yeah, you saw them on like
the American Music Awards where he cut his hand.
Yes, I was going to say, so when we saw them was
Good
3
memes.
months after their American Music Awards performance, which I felt was really their coming out
It
party.
was.
It was like the biggest shebang ever. And then Lauren and I, if you guys really want the story, this is how it went. Lauren and I were in Times Square stalking some American Idols on New Year's Eve. And then like they didn't really give us the time of day.
Who were they?
Blake Lewis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Weird.
But it's so funny because now Blake gives us time of day.
Blake, because it's the time of day now.
We ran into him on a cruise ship, you guys, and Lauren had friends of friends. It was weird. Anyway, so then the Jonas Brothers were performing in Times Square that New Year's Eve, and we
God,
saw
right.
them, and then we saw them in their car, and we're like, wait a second, they're hot. I like them. And then we rediscovered them in a week, ended up going to the Hannah Montana concert that was in DC just a week after New Year's, and that's where we met Lizzie.
Yep. I remember seeing them, I think it was first on the American Music Awards, and then I went to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade with my dad for some reason. I don't know. It was like a weird year. But then I was like, wait a second. What is this feeling? Straight out of Wicked. So sudden and new. Like,
I'm having heart palpitations. That just hurt. Okay, that was funny.
Sorry.
She keeps moving the fucking pop filter around.
It's really all over the place.
There.
I'm new to
No,
this.
just don't worry about anything.
That was really hard. I'm filled with anxiety. But yeah, I remember feeling like, what is this true form of like uninhibited, crazy obsession?
Lizzie had never had like a pop culture or like celebrity crush like that.
I definitely did. I had like moments of really being crazy, but this was like in my full, more like teen years where it felt more like real and, you know, independent, and you're not just like, Mom, can I have these things?
You had your like Newsies obsession, your Christian Bale Newsies obsession when you were younger. Is that anything you could compare it to? Maybe?
Yeah, I would definitely compare because that's still the greatest movie of all time. Don't at me. It is. I'll fight anybody. But that's just like different because, you know, it's like they're not, Christian Bale is not actually singing in, you know, in like the early turn of the century. Like, but that was like it was just a full on
frenzy.
And then I met my equals who like
we're like, we'll show you how to frenz it out.
Oh, you were like, you have a
cute.
feeling. You were like, you have a feeling. Let me show you.
I'll show you
that
the
up
world.
a couple
Like, notches.
It was like Alice in Wonderland. Like I then fell down the rabbit hole into like true Wonderland. I was like,
so
this
fun.
is crazy.
You were like,
awesome.
maybe I can meet them sometime. I was like, are you kidding me? Of course you're
Lizzie,
going
we're
to
gonna
meet
get
them.
on the tour bus. Don't even worry
I
about
was
it.
like, what are you talking about?
Lauren was like,
Look at them.
and Lauren goes, take those stupid glasses
And I
off.
never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never told her to take the stupid glasses off. I said you should take the glasses off.
And if you know Lauren, that is implied.
You take the glasses off. I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but I think maybe Ashley experienced it last month on her period.
It was a little weird.
But whenever I use the name brand tampons with like the scents and flowers,
You're never supposed to have scented tampons. I don't know what they're thinking, even making them.
but whenever I take it out after however many hours of using it, I'm itchy. I got an itchy hole. It feels like there was an irritant up there, so I've nixed those and I've moved on to Cora. The average woman will use 10,000 tampons in her life, but let me ask you this. Do you know what is in them? Because obviously something's wrong, something weird is in them. And that's probably because tampon companies don't have to disclose the ingredients they use. But Cora does.
Cora is a brand that believes that you should know what you put in your body and that it matters. So they created these certified organic cotton tampons and pads that are delivered straight to your door. So you don't have to like, if you're embarrassed by going to the drugstore and like purchasing, you don't have to worry about it. I mean, like, I think we're all old enough that we don't have to get, like, embarrassed by that. But, you know, sometimes I, like, throw in extra things in the cart. Just, like, so I'm like, I'm not just here to buy this.
And with Cora, you can also customize your monthly period plan. So, like, if you know you only need 2 light tampons for, like, the first day, and then you need 1 million heavy for the third day, you can customize your month so you don't buy a whole box of light or a whole box of ultra. And with every month's supply of Cora you purchase, they give a month's supply of pads to a girl in need with over 5 million pads donated.
Isn't that so nice, you guys? Because you know that a lot of girls in Africa, like, skip school on their periods because they don't know what to, they don't really have a way of handling it.
And they're, like, so expensive, you know? So, like, you didn't ask for your period. They're just really expensive. With Cora, you can feel good about the products you use, knowing they are free of harmful chemicals and that your purchase helps girls in need.
And we should mention that they have a fearless fit, which gives women supreme leak protection, even in down dog or in a white denim. Down dog as in the yoga pose, and white denim because sometimes you have to wear them during the summer, even on your period.
Go to Cora.life/getit to get a 1-month free trial. This is a special offer for our listeners and their best offer out there, but you have to go here to get it. That's Cora.life/getit, spelled CORA.life/getit, GETIT, for a 1-month free trial. Go to Cora.life/getit right now. But anyway, I remember
Also, shout out to Jessica Lee.
Shout out
being
Jessica
the
Lee.
connector that introduced us.
She was the glue. I used to bring were they bought magazines then?
Oh my God,
What were they?
Yeah.
We would go in your car, which was Heart Idol, which has all of my memories in it. And if that car, and he goes, ever for some reason is no longer running, I've always said I'm going to take a piece of leather from the front seat and make a bracelet from it, because all of my memories, tears, and a lot of sweat and mascara and bronzer are on that front seat.
So much bronzer.
So much bronzer. And we would go to CBS in Great Falls Center, and we would buy all of the teen magazines, like Bop, Tiger Beat.
I'd bring them to school. I'm like, I'll be like, hey, teacher, whoever your name is, this is Joe Jonas. I love him.
It was totally blissful. Lauren and I did a podcast.
That's the best way to describe it.
About how, what was it, that teenage love, the teenage feelings that you got from like your celebrity crushes are basically like none other.
They're Nirvana. It's just like it's euphoric. It's just like a warmth comes over you because they're so like, they're just non-threatening, and they just bring so much joy. And then I also just really, I think that's why I got into like PR and marketing, is because like those videos that they would like Disney would release all the time and all the behind the scenes, like they knew they had a machine, and they were like, oh, you want to feel great? Here's even more stuff. And I was like, I want to be
the person doing that.
Who's like, that is going to make some
I wonder if these people at like Disney or whatever know what they're doing to women's fallopian tubes or children's. Actually,
what was nice about the Jonas Brothers was that I was like, I can look at them, I want to kiss them, but they're not going to want to stick their dicks in me.
Oh my God.
No,
so
like that made me feel so not scared.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And it wasn't even because they were like, oh, and we're virgins. It was more just they were very non-threatening. Like, they would be very gentlemanly. We did so many embarrassing things that
I think that's what the whole podcast should be
lime
about.
Green Reeboks.
It's like just
Joe
the
Jonas
fact that they're like all married now. So like, can't we just tell the embarrassing things we did? What? And me. Yeah, I know. We're all married. The whole shebang, the whole gang, pretty much.
Some of them are like
some
full on delusion. Then I was like, oh, like... We can talk about a few. Like,
no, well, let's talk about the time that I just Instagrammed it. Joe gave me his pic at the end of the concert after I thought we were like eye fucking the entire time.
Gross.
And what?
I said gross.
Yeah, I know, but you know, we were eye flirting, okay?
Eye flirting.
Like really,
he wasn't fucking
really
anything.
Intensely. And then Lizzie was doing the same with Nick. Nick gave Lizzie her pic. His pick, right?
Yes.
And then I got Joe's pick, which is exactly everything we needed. That was basically like giving
got us
a rose.
Through months.
That was a rose ceremony, and they gave us the rose, okay? Yeah. And then later that week, remember the cleaning lady? She was dusting, and she threw out my pick, and I
literally lost it.
I lost my mind.
Oh my God.
It's probably like behind the dresser somewhere.
Yeah.
Why would you throw
everywhere?
Out a pic?
Oh my God. It really was The Bachelor, but like our French, then there was like 3 bachelors, that we were just actually. Like, it wasn't like, well, we had to say goodbye to each other. We were like, we're in this together. Like camaraderie of all of it. And then, oh my God, it was the perfect summer to really get obsessed because there was so much content.
Well, there was more content than anybody could consume during the summer of a little bit longer.
I mean, between the Camp Rock movie and then a little bit longer.
That's when they started thinking we were creepy. Because Lauren and I, when we went to the Camp Rock premiere, why did they think we were creepy then?
Because we went to the Camp Rock premiere.
I don't remember doing that.
I do. I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
I remember you wore that white dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and remember...
Why do I always remember what you were wearing?
I just remember how Kevin always used to be like, hi, girls.
Yeah.
He was 20 years old. Always, hi, girls.
I'm like, you're 50.
Yeah, like, looking at it, it was like he was a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
Like, he could have been wearing New Balances and cargo shorts in my brain. Because he was just so, like, hello, ladies. How are you today?
But we were
he was a nice guy, you know?
Like, always just... I don't know.
Well, let's preface, how insane we were. How many concerts have we gone to?
Okay, so we went to a total of 27 concerts.
Over the course of how many years?
Not that many years.
3? Like 3?
It was like 3 to 4. I think it was 4.
What's our longest stretch? It was probably
Jonas
Jonas
Week. Jonas Week. We had this thing called
named
Jonas Week. It was the summer of 2008, you guys. We went to 7 concerts in the span of 13 days, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, we traveled anywhere that was within the 4 to 5 hour radius. We went to that concert.
It's really that year changed my life views of things too, of like being a crazy fangirl. Also, like, really set me up for my job. I work at Live Nation now, so like I look at tour routing and I'm like, oh, some girl's gonna go ham on this tour routing. I was looking at like, you know, whatever, and they're like the stops. I'm like, these are really far apart. You should you should put them back there so people can follow like, the tour bus. I know, like, you guys do this for a living and things, and you booked the tours that I was going to, but like as a fangirl, it'd be really great if we could just follow along and stay at one central hotel location. But like, I get it. Okay,
yeah, that's hilarious. Like right outside Philly, go everywhere.
The best.
Yeah. Like, we should be able to stop home in the middle of some of these.
Jersey show was the best because it was like they would do multiple
Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Philadelphia, Maryland, DC. You could just hit them all.
That's we never went to one in Philly, which is really weird. We went to a solo Nick show.
Went to a solo Nick show.
Oh, we did. We went to the one in Compton.
No, that's in.
Camden.
Camden. That's now
sorry,
my venue
Camden.
that I told them, and I was like, I came here to see the Jonas Brothers, and they have a poster they're gonna give me because I was like, I was at that show. That is the greatest.
That was the day that we got drunk before the show because we thought they were like mad at us. You guys,
we were insane.
You guys, we were crazy because like when we talk about like being fans and groupies, like we mean like
we were narcissists too.
We were total narcissists. We thought we were like the hottest.
Like,
things.
they know we're coming.
They know
and
we're
they're
coming,
mad at
and
us. Like they give a fuck.
They're talking about us. They have names for us. So we one time were told that they had a name for us.
Probably the psycho.
And we
triplets.
thought it was like the psycho. Yeah, triplets.
Honestly, probably.
And we were so saddened by this that we were like scared to go to too many things after.
So we got drunk.
So then this one time we got drunk. So I went to like dinner beforehand because we were 21. Yeah. Or like exactly 21. I was probably exactly 21.
Of course, we didn't drink before.
Oh my god, I remember this place. Yeah, I remember getting drunk.
And then I bought you all the beers there. Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
We were like downing them, and then we even left that one early a little bit so we could just wave at the bus. Remember?
What is our problem?
We had to wave at the bus.
Because they used to stand in the front of the bus and wave.
That was fun. Good move for them. They could be seen but not touched.
Yeah.
So what is awesome about Zola is that they are a wedding company that will do anything for love. And they're reinventing the wedding planning and registry experience. So basically, like, I can form my website with Zola, and then they also have a ton of registries that work with them. They have 500,000 couples who use Zola. They take the stress out of wedding planning because they come up with the free websites, like I was telling you. They can help you with your dream registry. They're really, really affordable when it comes to doing save the dates and invitations. And they have planning tools. And it's not until you start planning a wedding that you're like, holy moly, there are so many logistics and intricacies. And it is the easiest way to do this is working with Zola, especially if you don't have a wedding planner. So like us, we're going to use Zola when we do our wedding website, which is going to come out within the next like month or so. They do free wedding websites. It's so easy. It just takes a couple minutes to set up. They have 100 wedding website designs to choose from that fit any style that you and your fiance have. And they allow you to personalize it. You can add photos and stories about how you guys met, travel, and accommodation info for your guests, and what you recommend for them wearing or sites that you recommend them checking out while you're there. And then you can build your dream registry. They make newlywed life so easy with this registry. The Zola store has the widest selection of gifts at all different price points, and there's something for every guest to give. Guests love the free shipping and returns and price matching. And there's also 500 top brands you can choose from. Plus, I know that Jared and I are going to do this. We're going to get something set up for our honeymoon or future home fund. You can register for gift cards for Delta, Southwest, Hulu, Home Depot, anything that you think the couple is going to need in the immediate future. And you can start your free wedding website today and get $50 off your registry at Zola. If you go to Zola, that is ZOLA.com/IDGI. Again, that is Zola, ZOLA.com/IDGI. I cannot wait to get our fund, our like honeymoon fund, or like a new house fund. I think it's probably gonna be a new house fund.
And again, to start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/IDGI. IDGI.
Yeah, and you guys can probably, I don't know if it's going to be open, but like you guys can definitely see when my Zola is up in a couple months.
Now in reflection of like looking back, I understand why everyone thought I was insane, but I never crossed my mind. that I
No,
was
it didn't
being
matter.
crazy.
I still wouldn't take it back because
No.
it was so much fun.
And it was also, I would never ever take it back. It was so fun. Like, everybody needs to have a summer just filled with concerts because it is the most fun you can possibly have if like for something like that. And then also I made, of course, my best friends for life that I followed them to LA. And now like
You
we
should
would never have them
definitely be
without
in
that.
love with a band member, though.
Yeah, like concerts are a little weird when you're just going for enjoyment.
Then just only go to one.
Yeah, like now we're like, you want to go to one show? Like it's
Called like adulthood.
No, I
Yeah.
think we'll go to maybe like 2 this
So
year.
with
it's not like New Kids and stuff where it's like this is just going to be a fun time where we have
It's
like
weird.
great. Like I understand now more like the moms at New Kids who are like I go to all of these just because it's like
They're
and you're like
fun.
why? And it's
Yeah.
just because you realize like it's a reminder of just your youth and having so much fun.
Yeah, New Kids and
Which is
Hanson
what
are
I'm
very
excited.
special in that way. Like they can all be married, but like you still
Just like it's just the warm feeling.
You're
of,
not going to travel,
You
follow
get
the
that
tour bus,
teenage-
but you will get the fun. That
right.
You,
You
want.
get the teenage euphoric feeling without feeling like you need to like hit on somebody or whatever.
yeah.
Are the old band members coming back for this new Jonas Brothers
Yeah,
adventure?
well, John Taylor seems very into this.
I saw Garbo too.
Garbo, John Taylor.
Garbo, man,
is
he
Jack
hated us. We
Lawless.
thought he hated us.
No, I think that was real.
Yeah, that wasn't in our head.
Well,
I
that
would
was
hate
weird
us.
because you guys out there, John Taylor and Jack, as part of their backup band, like even came over to our house for a barbecue once.
That was
they
so
were
funny. A pool party. We had a
so
pool party.
nice, and like we got along with them so well. Garbo never wanted to come.
Your
and
mom
hang.
made them.
Garbo never wanted to come to our house.
I think he actually thought. I mean, for his safety, like we were gonna kill them.
Yeah.
So like I got that.
John
But
Taylor was just so in love with
I
you
have
at
a
the time. He
photo
couldn't.
on my phone that you guys sent me because I had to leave of
Us driving
you
them
driving
back.
them back and Lauren. Mora and Jack in the back, and Lauren's
Drinking
putting
in the
in her
back.
extensions.
Yeah.
And they're drinking in the back, and your mom made them deep fried Oreos.
I think I must
made
have
them.
did those.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah,
my
your mom was in the
even had
kitchen with us, I
capability. Mom was pretty much making like macaroni salad.
Yes, your mom was making something. She was like, "Oh, hello."
I have more embarrassing moments that I just have to say before I forget them.
Okay.
Okay, so during Jonas Week, you guys, we stayed at the Trump Hotel in New York City because my mom like treated us to this, which is just wild.
They got a really good
Because
deal.
That's the if you stayed for more than 5 days, you had like we
Yeah.
stayed 5 days, and that's the hotel. If you guys
Because
are in
that's
zombies, where they
The
stayed
hotel they stayed at.
every time. So one time we saw their mom. She got in the elevator with us.
This still makes me die.
She got off the elevator on her floor and she was like, "Bye, girls," like just being nice.
We thought we were being cool. Like she'll never know. Like
Yeah.
she knew we were crazy
Yeah,
fans.
I
Like,
know.
And
then we screamed our lungs out, and we forgot that like you can totally hear up and down floors on elevators.
we stayed on the same
Oh
floor
my
as
God.
Aretha Franklin's security team.
That's right.
Who had to have the
RIP.
doors open all the time. And then we screamed and they came running out and they were like, "What's wrong?" And we were
that's
like,
right.
"Oh no, we just saw Mrs. Jonas." And they were like, "Girls, you're insane."
We also hid
I
in the
was drunk all
stairwell.
the time 'cause I don't remember
You
a lot of
were.
this.
Remember when Lauren was drunk outside?
Yeah.
The Trump?
Well, yeah, this is later in the week when everything was crumbling because Taylor Swift was there.
I will never forget sitting in the Trump, which I never thought I would say now, and Ashley crying, going, "I hate Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift ruined my life." Literally sobbing like as if she was a girl we went to high school with, and she stole her man at the dance, which I thought was completely logical and definitely
You were
normal.
just so happy that you didn't have to deal with Nick having a girlfriend at the time. You're
Well,
like,
there.
God, I'm glad I'm
I
not
was
her.
like, yikes. Like,
Yeah.
But that's how crazy we were, literally cursing out Taylor Swift because we were insane.
You guys, this happened after we snuck into their CD release party, which was legit a thing. There was a party of 70 people.
Maximum.
Yeah.
This guy
got
was just,
in
we
the
were standing
party.
outside and this guy was just like, "You want to come in?" We're like, "Yes."
A
Here you
security
go,
guard
ladies.
or a police officer was like, "You wanted to go in," and then they escorted us in. And then before you knew it, we saw a mutual friend there, Robert from Rooney, And Lauren, had a little flirtation with him.
Thank God we knew him.
I know. And then he walked us to his table.
Like, oh, come sit with us. Sit with the most powerful people in Hollywood right now.
Literally sat us at a table in which Taylor Swift and Joe Jonas were like blinking at us, being like, why are you here?
Like that was us. And by 70, it's like definitely I'm maybe just scarred, but it was like 30 to 50. It was like very intimate. It was like 50 people. Like I'm not really good at judge of numbers, but like we thought it would be, when you hear CD release party, you're like, oh, it'll be like industry people, and like press,
it was
like
family
we gotta
and
get
friends.
in. It was literally family and close friends.
Yeah.
We sang the Goofy movie soundtrack and talked about shaving our bodies with Demi Lovato.
We stood with her for hours because we were all so nervous and had no one else to
She was
speak
trying to sneak white wine. She was trying to drink underage.
That's weird. But she also was like, I feel you. I hate Taylor too.
She was the best. She was
like, it
so
sucks.
nice.
She's like, I like Joe too.
She always
basically.
has such a soft. She has such a soft spot in my heart, no matter what. Just because of that
I'll always
interaction.
remember
She was
that.
so nice and
I know.
like a normal teenage girl. And then we would every tour we'd always go to, and like the Camp Rock 2 tour that she was on.
Yeah,
with them,
she was really
she
nice.
still remembered our crazy selves.
Yeah. Remember when, so Lizzie will always remember putting a cupcake in her mouth in front of Nick because we're like, go talk to Nick, go talk to Nick, go talk to Nick. He didn't talk to anyone the entire party.
Well, also looking back, he was like 14. 15. Which like is weird.
That's funny.
Across the board. For everyone involved, including myself.
Good. Like, you would expect him, like, strike up a conversation. It's like, you're 15.
Yeah, like,
yeah, he was 15.
think about, like, how many, like, nobody even talks in high school to the opposite sex before you turn, like, 17.
We thought he was so mature, though.
Well,
He's always been an old
Yeah.
man.
But wait, also
And then so I
about that
did it,
party?
and so then I just stuffed a cupcake in my mouth in front of him, so now I'm, like, a little scarred by that.
It's okay.
But it's okay. You overcame it. It got better.
It gets better, guys.
I have been eating a little bit better lately, so bravo to me. But I think it's interesting how you actually can barely have the ability to consume all the vitamins that you need in a day. Like if you eat a salad before dinner and you're like, okay, yeah, I got my greens in today for my salad, you actually are not getting nearly as much as you're supposed to get. So no matter how hard we try to eat all the kale salads and drink all the green smoothies, we're still most likely not getting all the essential nutrients that we need on a daily basis, which is when Ritual comes in. They are the obsessively researched vitamin for women, and they're going to help fill in the gaps in your diet. It's just 2 easy to take capsules that provide 9 nutrients that you're going to need for a strong foundation for your health.
Ritual Essential for Women is the multivitamin reimagined. From D3 to omega-3, Ritual's Essential for Women helps fill gaps in women's diets. The best part is there are no nausea capsules that are basically made to take on an empty stomach. So say you just want to have your coffee or no breakfast in the morning and take your vitamins, no problem. There's the non-nausea capsule. So you can just take this pill and not feel disgusting and nauseous all day after your vitamins.
There's also not that fishy aftertaste, and I'm not sure about you guys, but I think the whole nausea that is usually associated with vitamins is why a lot of people don't take it, because they're like, oh, I'm not going to go eat in order to like have to take a vitamin. Yeah. Plus, who knows? Yeah, I like that nausea is the worst of nausea. For obsessive label readers, all of Ritual's vegan-friendly, sugar-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, and allergen-free ingredients and their sources are out there for the whole world to see, and it's delivered to your door.
A subscription is easy to start and it's easy to snooze. It's only $1 a day to have all the essential nutrients your body needs. Delivered every month, no strings attached.
Better health doesn't happen overnight, so fill in these gaps with Essential for Women, a small step to help a better, healthy foundation for your body. Visit ritual.com/get it to start your ritual today. That is RITUAL.com/get it, ritual.com/get it.
So then that was the night that I met Danielle's brother, so Kevin's brother-in-law. And I like texted him for, I don't know, 4 months. And I thought it was so serious, but also I wasn't sure that I really liked him.
You didn't. You were grossed out.
Don't say that on the podcast.
You weren't grossed out in the fact that he was gross. He was very attractive and a catch.
I was
I feel like
scared.
we use the term grossed out like to just be like you're not.
You aren't super.
I think we use the
100%.
No,
term
I was
grossed
just
out
scared
because it's
dating
like
someone.
somebody who's gross. You're obviously not going to be like, "Ooh, I was grossed out." Grossed out is more like
There's
you
potential.
should be attracted to them. Like
Yeah.
you should be like into it, and then you're not, and that's what like it's like your body is rejecting itself. Where you're
Yeah.
like, "Wait, what's wrong? Like, why am I gross?" Because the person is not gross.
No,
Like,
it
a
was
gross person,
because-
you'd never be like, "I'm grossed out." It's like, no, they're just
No, true. You were like, oh, I was always comparing him to Joe, and then I always was like scared to date anyone. So I was like, oh,
You were
this guy-
scared
This
to
guy,
date.
this guy
And
likes me.
guy
I can't do
was
that.
attractive and ready to date,
Yeah.
and you were like, ew.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
That was the nail
That's
on
it.
the head.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But Kevin was so nice, and he was like, I want you to talk to my he basically called him brother-in-law
Yeah.
at the time.
It was a good
These
nice of him
things
to
are
set
like
you up.
so
these
nice.
things are so packed back down deep in my memory that like saying them out loud is just really crazy.
Wait, Lizzie, do you remember how nice Kevin was? He was like,
nice.
"You girls, thank you for coming and being so supportive."
And we were like-
"You're we love seeing you guys."
I was like, liar.
I'm so they love seeing us. We should keep going.
Didn't he? He was
That
so
was
nice
all we
the way he
needed to
came
then
up
be
to
like,
us
great.
that night and welcomed us into the party, even though we snuck into it.
Yeah.
So that's summer of 2008. I think we need to rewind even further to
Where
March.
did we meet Robert from Rooney the
That
first
was in
time?
March. That was March of that year
But where and
when
how?
they opened up for.
No. That was their own tour. They played at the
We met
Patriot Center.
Oh,
I don't
Rooney
recall
played
anything.
solo at the Patriot Center.
No, they opened for them on that tour.
No, I know, but when did we get in a relationship with Robert?
Yeah, when did that happen?
On their solo tour?
happened. No, I think you like hit it off and then we went to the solo tour. Guys, we also were so like.
Did you do something creepy like hand him a note during the first
I gotta
Jonas Brothers
say,
tour?
we were
Don't
real.
remember.
You know, we kind of paved our own path and really went for whatever we wanted and planned accordingly.
It wasn't like you weren't attracted to him, Lauren.
But we
No,
were
it's
really
sexy.
strategic. Like we were smart. We knew who was going to open, and then we also went to those things. And
And we
we're like,
also
you gotta
knew
play the long
who
con.
Lauren was
We were
gonna
like
go with.
Ocean's 8. Like
But
we played the long con.
Yes, that's such a good.
That
We
is
were
good. That is
seriously
good.
Ocean's 8, and then by the end, we ended up getting conned. No, but really, we played a long.
we
it's a long
succeeded in
game.
every way. Just like a brief thing that we're not going to really get into. Like we did get to a level with them
of like
of
familiarity.
hanging out,
well,
like
now Ashley
where they
and I
weren't
see them in
creeped out at all.
professional like settings, which I still think they get a little PTSD, where they're like, "What the hell?" Like,
Yeah.
I think that's just weird that they like
It's like
are
the
like,
meet and
wait,
greet line
we
starts
go
over
into
there.
the same line.
yeah, like we run in circles that are not too like far apart from work and whatever it may be. Like I see them at work events and stuff, and they like are like, "Oh, hi," and you know, give me a hug. And same with you. Like it's so I think that's the weird part. So like that is a really long con we ran.
Yeah, like we shared meals with them. Like we've like hung out at the same tables.
We've
before.
broken bread.
We've broken bread.
Yeah, and then there was like at the iHeart Festival 2 years ago, like Joe came up to me and he was like, "Hey, good to see you." I was like, "You coming up to me?" It's so weird, but okay. Wait, more
I
embarrassing
hope that
stories.
this is going in chronological order, and you guys
It's
are
not.
like
Nobody understands
fucking
the
understanding
order.
anything that's
Nobody
happening.
understands
or-
the order. Just want to talk about more embarrassing moments, like the time that we made them handcrafted gifts.
What? Oh, my
You
god!
guys, you guys both totally buried that memory.
Yeah, I pushed that one. I suppressed that one.
What
down.
was that again?
It was glow in
I
the dark
wanna
base
die.
softball bats.
And they had JB written all over it. And
We
stuff.
like had them personalized. Each one of them
With
had
their
glitter
nickname.
on their nicknames.
Did
and,
we
like, their
give it
full
to them?
name.
If you could see
Yes.
Lauren and I's faces right now, we're just like,
Don't you remember? We were like, "Can you give this?" I think we like handed it off to Nick. I mean, to like Kevin, and we are like, "Can you hand this to everyone?"
Oh, my
And then we like had
word.
different things in there. Like you bought him Yankees golf balls.
That's a cute gift.
Remember?
Okay, I
'Cause he was
stand
in-
by
He
that,
was
but
in the golf
also
and also the Yankees.
suppress that really deep down.
Like, what did you have to tell your mom to like? Your mom bought you those golf balls to give to Nick.
babysat
she
the
babysitting
shit
party.
to go to those. I also ran a babysitting ring. I literally made $3,000 in a summer, and I spent more than half on Jonas Brothers tickets.
Oh my
which now I work at Live Nation, and the booker who booked those, he has been booking them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I booked all the Jonas Brothers tour." And I'm like, "I'm going to send you a tax refund like request because you owe me a lot of money." Like I was like, "You're welcome for this office. You're welcome for your car." Like I was like, I bought all those tickets.
That's
but
so funny.
Those bats, dude.
God, remember we waited in the lobby and they were filming the Love Bug video,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
and Lauren was so hungover.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good times. I haven't been drunk since that day, probably.
Literally. And then Lauren was so drunk the night before because we were, sad. Why? I don't
Why? Because Taylor ruined everything.
Why? Because she was drunk. Why? Because we were sad.
And so Lauren was wasted hanging out the car, Joker style, on the way to the hotel. And remember, you sat outside and you're like, just leave me here. And Ash was like, we can't. And this was when fans used to sleep outside.
Fans were sitting outside with posters. And like they were, they weren't freezing. It was August, but
they were freezing.
It was snowing.
Like they were miserable.
It was August.
And then Lauren, she just sat. She couldn't make it up like the 10 stairs, and she was like, "Just leave me here."
Oh God, it's terrible.
Let's talk about later years, like the Camp Rock tour. Do we do anything
Camp Rock 2
embarrassing
tour?
there? Yeah, the Camp Rock 2 tour.
No, the
They
years
were
before
embarrassed
that.
doing
the
a
final
Camp Rock.
gem.
That
They
was
were
when
embarrassed doing that.
everyone was embarrassed to be there. That's for sure. But let's go back to that weird period where we were really not in good strides, and we went to New Year's Eve.
Yes, Lizzie, that was the Lines, Vines, and Trying Times stage, because that's when I thought they hated me because Danielle's brother cut me off. So we were convinced that because he didn't respond to one text message.
So self-absorbed to think that literally their entire lives and tour revolved around their thoughts about us.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that I texted him once and he didn't respond, and then I was just like, "Holy Mother of God! All of them are mad at me."
Because we were so narcissistic.
Why
insane.
didn't I text him one more
That's
time?
what
Being
called
like, "Are
being
you mad
young.
at me?"
When you're young, you think the world revolves around you. That's
so
different.
true. That's why that craze is just like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that tour was great, though. I did like that tour.
It was good.
Oh, I love a good round stage.
Usually I don't wash my face. I've always been the person who just doesn't wash their face. I'll use like a makeup remover wipe and put some lotion on and call it a day.
But your butt breaks out.
But my butt breaks out sometimes. But also goes in cosmetology school now. I have to wear makeup almost every day. And I just keep putting like foundation over foundation over foundation. And I just feel like I need to get a deep clean in there now because I feel my pores getting clogged. So I started using BioClarity, not only for my ass and not only for my back, but for my face. So I've been using the clear skin routine, and that's just to get off all that dirt that's been sitting there all day. The clear skin routine is for combination oily or breakout prone skin. It comes with everything you need to get clear, glowing skin. It's a 3-step regimen and gets rid of breakouts, clears and calms skin, and it's packed full of detoxifying nutrients. It's also antioxidant and includes a super special ingredient only BioClarity uses, and that's Floralux.
Floralux!
It's absolutely more than just a cleanser. It'll give you clear and radiant skin without over drying. So key when you're just going to put foundation over it. You don't want dry, flaky skin. It helps with redness, hyperpigmentation, and evens out skin tone and texture. 3 steps are cleanse, treat, restore. And I just feel like I'm getting rid of those little bumps around my chin and the little bumps around my forehead that are caused by just like slathering on foundation just to cover up redness.
In all the years that I've been talking about BioClarity, no one's ever been like, I can't believe you recommended to me BioClarity. It didn't work. Like everybody has been positive. I mean, it's just crazy because most skincare routines like aren't designed for everyone, but I've never heard anything negative said about BioClarity.
Their products are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and artificial fragrance-free, and 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. And so there's not a reason to not try. Get healthier, more radiant skin by going to bioclarity.com. And right now, for our listeners, you will save 40% on skincare routines plus an additional 15% off anything on their website. That's an incredible deal. If you're going to try BioClarity, try it right now with the code GETIT, GETIT at checkout. So go to bioclarity.com and get 40% off skincare routines plus an additional 15% off everything on their website when you use our code GETIT at checkout.
I remember like it was like night 2. And I feel like we would always alternate. There was like nights where like Nick would quote, "Look at you," and not quote. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
we were
in our
narcissistic
crazy-
in the way that we were like, he was totally into me today.
Yeah.
And then like Joe would be into me the next day, and then the
Guys-
third day we'd be like, I don't know if they like us anymore.
Guys, we were so insane. And also the fact that we would be, of course, in the older age bracket of the people there, and would wear
The sluttiest of things.
not even.
I would get like a new BB shirt
I would
for
literally
every
get a
event.
new Forever 21 dress.
Lizzie was so into Forever, even more so back then.
Oh, I've aged out. I
Empire
turned
waist.
27 and was like, can't do this anymore.
The shortest dresses.
Oh my God. And we would wear heels and
Yeah.
stand in them for hours.
And you felt nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I was
Literally,
like, this is called being tough.
like, this is like, we have to do this. Now I'm like, I don't go anywhere where I can't sit. Like, I love going to old people concerts.
I don't go any
classic
concert
rock.
I can't
It
sit.
is the best because you get to sit and everyone
Yeah, it's
wants
like a
to
good
sit.
Michael Bublé.
Okay,
Just
wait
clap
a
after every
second.
song and
Like
enjoy
Celine,
the
we went
music.
to Celine and we sat and enjoyed the
Celine
show.
was the best motherfucking concert
I've
I've
ever
been to in
been
my
to.
life.
Can I just talk about how the fact that you just said Michael Bublé, because I was looking at his tour dates the other day and I was going to text Lizzie like, hey, can you get me Michael Bublé tickets? Because before Jonas, my obsession senior year of high school was Michael Bublé. And I was like, though he used to make me laugh, and I used to sit in a seat and just go,
clap, clap, clap,
Clap,
after every
clap,
song,
clap,
and
clap,
then
clap.
listen to him sing because there was no screaming. You
oh,
know,
it was so fun. Those are
God.
the only concerts I'm interested in these days.
Or like, you know,
Hashtag
nostalgic.
Yeah.
But those are the best. But we would go stand for hours in our heels, never sit, maybe for a second
And then
to check how we
never
looked. And we
just
would also
go
be
home
all outdoor
afterwards.
outdoor concerts, amphitheater, the best. Like
The smell of a summer concert when your
Outside.
crush is on the stage.
I know now I'm also working with the amphitheater. So like, do you understand? I'm like, I understand. Do you know the perfect smell of a summer outdoor concert when the sun is setting and it's your favorite
Ooh,
band?
a delicious tall brewski in one of those plastic
Outside,
cups.
and it's like the pavilion and you hear the sound. I'm like, that is the best feeling.
It is.
There's no
It is.
arena feeling that can give you the same as being outside in the warm summer air.
the humidity sparkling on your face.
It is the best feeling. And we would just then be sweating profusely, and by the end we would run to our car, wait in the car, blast music out and yell out the window. I remember you yelling that you were
do you
going to
remember
yell.
the Camilla Belle one? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you remember? She was dating Joe, of course, because Joe never went on tour without a serious girlfriend.
Right.
And we were in the middle of a parking lot, and I was so angry one day. Remember how
Deep-rooted demons.
Remember how I like stood up through the sunroof in traffic in the parking lot screaming, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. And I was like pointing at cards being like, Camilla Belle, I hate her.
Oh my God.
Ashley was in college.
Yeah, but then I
Graduating
see
college.
college kids today and I'm like, they're
Oh, yeah.
so child. They're
Yeah.
so young.
But becoming a career woman, she was, then yelling out the window about it. But then after every show, we would go to McDonald's and get our post-show concert meal.
And it was 10 nuggets with buffalo sauce.
I would
I don't
get
know
a Big
how
Mac,
we
French fries,
didn't-
and a milkshake.
And then Lizzie would get a milkshake, and then I'd punch her in the boob.
But that's a true story. But also, like, then the post-concert high, and then it was post-concert depression is when you don't know when the next concert's going to be. It's a drug. It seriously is a drug.
Like, you'd have to go 9 months without it.
When you knew it was the last one. The best was when it, like, a good one, like, when it was the first one. Like, the one at, where did we go? Was it Merriweather? Ashley, the first one in 2008?
No, we never been to Merriweather for them.
What was that?
2008?
Yeah, was that Jiffy Lube?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wait, Jiffy Lube. Wait.
Might have been called something else.
You guys,
Nissan?
this has no relevance
Okay,
to our
sorry, guys.
listeners.
Right now, what I'm doing is trying to find my tweets so that I can read them to you. How embarrassing they were.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I hope you find them.
Okay. So what I really wanted to do, people, is to go through my Twitter archive and read really embarrassing cryptic messages that I put out there in reference to Camilla Belle and Taylor Swift and
Ashley Green and
all of them, but I couldn't find it, or I'm trying to request my Twitter archive, but it's going to take a while, so maybe stay tuned for next week. But Lizzie found some that are just really searchable on the internet, so here they go.
which is even more amazing. So these are some things that Ashley has tweeted about. Number one, the hair. I'm about to get is going to be with me through Jonas Week, the cruise, and meeting Adam Lambert. Oh my God, this better be good. July 6th, 2009.
Okay, continue.
July 24th, 2009. Gonna hit up Bob Evans and see The Ugly Truth. Classiness after JB week. Wish I was in Philly, but Charlotte will be more craved.
We never went to Charlotte because we had a blowout with my mom. I was like, what do you mean I can't go to 8 concerts?
That was crazy
Spoiled
town.
rotten.
August
also,
18th,
why was that
2009?
classy to go to? Oh, because I was making fun of the fact that Bob Evans wasn't classy.
Yeah,
Which
Bob
also, that
You're
sounds
being
like the
ironic.
best
totally
night.
fantastic.
That sounds like a great evening.
Yeah.
You guys, you can't do the cord earbuds anymore.
They're not
It
cool
just doesn't.
anymore.
Well, not only is it not cool, but like Apple doesn't really help us because we always need the adapter, and it's just annoying. So make sure to get a pair of wireless earbuds, and we have a recommendation for you. Instead of dropping like hundreds of dollars on those fancy pairs, you should just check out this company called Raycon. Raycon earbuds are about half the price of the other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just as amazing. They were co-founded by Ray J.
Wow. Oh, shit, Ray J.
Shit, Ray J. And celebrities like Snoop Dogg are already obsessed.
They also feel very comfortable. I put them in the other day, and they fit perfectly. I feel like I don't really have anything in my ears, and I shook my head really hard to see if they'd fall out, and they stayed in place, which is all you really want in headphones.
Yeah. And what I love is that, like, you know how sometimes you'll be moving around on an airplane or working out, and then you just, like, you whack your earbuds out of the ears because the wire. I'm just so glad that I've been able to get rid of that. I don't know if you understand, but like if you were in the middle of a jam fest when you're working out and then all of a sudden it gets ripped out of your ears, you're like, I'm going to stop now.
Raycon offers their wireless earbuds for everyone in a range of fun colors and at an unbeatable price. So go to buyraycon.com and use the promo code GETIT, GETIT, to get 20% off your order. That's the promo code GETIT, GETIT, at buyraycon, BUYRAYCON.com for 20% off Raycon wireless earbuds. If you've been eyeing a pair, now is the time to get an amazing deal. One more time, buyraycon.com, promo code GETIT.
August 18th, 2009. I don't usually go teeny online, but Joe
Like
plus
live?
American Idol equals brain combustion. And I remind you, teeny is spelled Teeny.
Yeah. But wait.
That was when they were on
what was
American
the
Idol.
date?
August 18th, 2009.
Oh, wow. I said I usually don't go teeny online.
I don't know why you're
That's
lying.
literally your entire brand.
I was like, was that in like 2015 when I
No.
was like trying to be
An
little
adult?
calmer? Yeah.
December 2nd, 2009. I usually suppress the teeny in public forums, but Joe, come on, let's get married.
like trying,
Oh, wait.
fail.
When was that? What day was that?
December 2nd, 2009.
Okay. That's funny.
Okay, here are some things that
Again,
Ashley
don't
wrote on
know
my
myself.
wall at the beginning of our friendship. So this is like deep in the archive. The day we met, or the day after, January 8th, 2008. I hope when you read this, you will have already met Nick, stole him away from Miley, and made out with him, of course, and told me all about it.
Some mental problems. And told me all about it because, like, we're friends and obviously she would tell you.
January 9th, 2008. I'm so excited. Jonas Brothers party this weekend and Jonas sleepover on the sidewalk outside the box office. I love my clone, Lizzie. Teeny boppers for life. Crushing on younger guys is so much fun. Like, all that's really true, though.
Why did we have to sleep on the sidewalk again?
Because we did truly think that was the best way to get
But, like,
tickets back
everyone-
then.
Which also is not. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Just go online.
I don't know why we did
Remember,
that.
they were like, I remember this vividly. They were like,
Half of it will go to the box office and half will go
no,
online.
I remember them saying, like, we're going to be old school about it. Like, if whoever's at the box office first will get it.
Right, because there were so
Don't
many
you
things,
vaguely
which is
remember
why
that?
now, because of brokers and like
Yeah.
resellers buying all the tickets out, and then so like now they do verified fan stuff. Like,
Yeah.
so you can, yeah.
But we still got to the box office. We still did sleep over at the box office, and we still
Didn't
didn't
get
get
tickets.
tickets.
Yeah.
We're insane, but
I mean,
okay.
well, we got
two
tickets,
more
the
Ashley ones.
ticket, you know, whatever,
April
so it's
12th,
about-
2008. I realized why Disney is so obsessed with JB because they prove that Prince Charming really does exist. And lastly, Lauren and I's favorite. Holy F. Nick's jawline has turned into Joe's, aka a strong line of masculinity. February 19th, 2008, he was 15.
So
A strong line of masculinity.
Can you please send me these?
Oh, I will.
So
They're
funny.
so
Oh my
good.
God.
Oh my god! But like, if you can't laugh at your crazy, then what else can you laugh
That
at?
is so fucking funny.
It's so weird now. Also talking about all these things and tricks and tips I've learned from my concert days that I now use in my everyday life. It really just shows you can turn your passion into a career.
I know,
you go.
it's so good.
Ashley and I always say we cannot believe that we've really turned our entire lives into what we kind of loved doing for entire summers of basically just being teeny bopper obsessed. But really, big picture, just going to concerts and being obsessed with pop culture.
Yep. You
Yeah, we
guys
did
truly
it.
are obsessed
We
with
did
pop
it.
culture.
So you can
And-
make it.
But now I interview boy bands.
You interview boy bands.
Isn't that crazy?
Like,
So you guys, just when people call you crazy out there, just know,
take back
one
the term
day-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
passionate,
Yeah.
enthusiastic.
It's like that Nike commercial. It's like if you're, passionate, they'll call you crazy. It's like similar, but very
Oh, yeah,
different.
that Nike commercial is like if you show emotion,
Yeah.
you're nuts or
Oh yeah, well
too
that's
emotional.
what The
Yeah.
Bachelor always says that girls who are like have a lot of feelings are
Yeah.
nuts.
That's the Serena Williams commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good.
So, if you're crazy passionate about something, you could probably turn it into a career.
I would hope you would turn your passion into a career. That's life goal and dream, right?
Yeah. Like,
If you
that
love
way-
what you do, you're not
Exactly,
working.
that's what I was
No, that's
just
a lie.
gonna
You still work.
say.
No, that's a lie.
I
You're
know,
exhausted
right?
all the
That's what I
time.
was thinking
you're
too.
still
It's still
tired and
work.
you have to get up and you have to be there.
Yeah. It's
And you have
relative-
responsibilities and people are dumb. So still work.
Yeah.
It's
But it's just a little
relatively
more
fun and
enjoyable.
but it's still like you still have to wake up and get out of bed.
Ugh, getting out of the bed.
Is the worst. Wait, okay. Favorite Jonas
Songs?
Brothers album and song.
Oh, well, definitely a little bit longer.
Yeah.
What was the one before a little bit longer?
Jonas Brothers.
I think I like Jonas Brothers.
I think you did like that one best.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That one, like every song sounds the same.
I didn't like a little bit longer because Nick sang that god awful song every time, and I was like, "Here we
About
go
having
again."
diabetes?
Well,
No,
that
the one
awful diabetes
No,
thing.
no, we liked a little bit longer.
Wait,
long.
and then
you didn't like you liked this song, Lizzie, and we disdained it. Well, World War III was horrendous.
Oh,
You
I
liked-
loved
you
that
liked
song.
I did.
I wish your face was
Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy. I love
Poison
that
Ivy.
song.
That was the one.
There was like, it was like once Nick got on the drums, I was like checked out. Lizzie was so checked in.
Lauren
you
was
know?
like,
I gotta
"What's
look
for
up the name of
dinner?"
this one.
Oh my god! Remember though, we would like get so emotional about a little bit longer. It's like,
Oh my god, we like truly.
Yeah, like
felt-
all of like the 13-year-old girls were crying in the audience because he has diabetes,
which is like very serious,
everyone
but very
chill
manageable.
out. He's so managed. Okay,
Like, guys,
Remember-
it's okay. He's got his blood sugar.
We're
in
not
check.
laughing at this at all, but
No,
we're
no.
like, he just loves the apple juice. Like that's what he goes for when he,
It's just like it's not laughing at the severity of actually having diabetes,
But the fact that, like,
like
you got
the
a
fact
whole
that we then
arena.
became suddenly every teenage girl became an expert on
all
type
of us did.
1 versus
Do you
type 2
remember when you
diabetes,
kind of
juvenile
wanted to
diabetes?
have it in order to
No.
bond with him?
I do not remember
Lizzie
that.
has a guilty
if that's
face
true,
on.
if
Denial.
that's true, then I'm gonna go down denying it till the day I die because that is like so terrible and offensive. And but that's how like literally everything makes you insane.
Yeah.
everything
Like
else.
every girl was like crying about somebody else having diabetes.
Oh, it's
like
so funny.
we were, and also their
You were
breakup
like, do you
songs.
see that little lump on his back? That's his pump.
Everyone's like, I've researched it. Like,
I know what his pump
Or
does.
when like they would, like a stage hand would come out and give
be like,
him
oh.
a juice or something. Oh my god, he loves blood sugar.
you guys, this is not
Everyone
something
would
to be
freak
loud
out.
about,
But everyone's like, get that juice, girl.
but it's just like, it's like the same way New Kids would
the
like,
Diet Coke. He couldn't drink the regular Coke, but he loved his Diet Coke.
the random ass facts that we know that are deep in our brain is insane. And also like their breakup songs, they're like, it was a really emotional breakup. And looking back, it's like, you were 15, you were 30.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Also the Taylor Swift, I wanna fight with you. You guys, it's a good song. It's
Make
still
Up
that one
Tonight
actually
with
is
You.
timeless. But
There are some really good
that was
songs.
a burn.
Yeah, there are some great jams. Ones that do not hold up as much, but I still fully enjoyed because they bring on so many feelings of nostalgia. Because we were talking about it earlier about like what's going to hold up more. They don't hold up as much as, you know, a One Direction song probably will in 10 years. But I say it's because they all wrote all of their songs as teenage boys going through whatever it is. So it's not going to be as produced and polished and as timeless as somebody who's 40 years old.
Right.
has-
One Direction songs were like handed to them, right?
Yes. So they were produced and made
Until
for them.
later albums, yeah. Which,
Girl.
you know, they like kind of
They like
co-wrote.
wrote. They
I
pulled the
know.
Mariah Carey who
I
wrote
know.
"All I Want for Christmas Is You," meaning she put like a period at
Is
the
that
end.
what she says?
Yeah, and so,
Wait,
like,
can we
so
just-
that's why I gotta say they don't hold up, but it's because they wrote them themselves and they were teenagers.
Yeah.
Our tweets don't hold up from our teenage
No.
years, so it's a lot to expect all of their songs to hold up.
One Man Show was the one that Lauren
One
I
Man
couldn't
Show was
stand.
Lauren
that one.
hated that song.
One of the most underrated albums was the Jonas LA soundtrack.
Oh, lit. Lit,
as
lit.
Also underrated, First Time.
First time. You know, the one, Lauren, the album that never happened.
That's the year 3000.
God, that was a
No.
great year. That tour was so
First
fun.
time?
This
Time?
one.
Oh yeah, that was good.
This is when they started really growing up.
They were just getting their groove, and I was like, "This is great."
This one was so nostalgic to me. I played it over and over again with the windows down. And I was like,
That their songs did have an ability to
I'm
sound
gonna
like
listen
summer.
to that.
oh, I liked Pom Poms, even Lauren hated it.
My problems grew on me.
I mean, it's a great workout song.
Yeah.
Tonight, you know.
Oh, tonight.
The little bit
Tonight.
longer album cover is like pretty artistic. Looking at this right now,
God, that one is ingrained in my brain. Video Girl.
Video Girl.
I feel like I could probably still go through that set list from 2008.
You could do it by memory.
Not like completely, but like remembering.
The moment.
Yeah. Remember Nick would do gymnastics during
Oh,
That's Just the Way We Roll?
yeah.
Nick
That's
would?
just. Wait, Lauren, you have to do it.
That's just the way we roll.
I never thought I'd hear that again. It's just as good as I remember.
So fun.
Just don't pronunciate anything.
That's just the way we roll.
Oh wait, last we have to talk about the fashion of
Yeah.
Jonas,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and how
If you like Jonas or not, you wore red skinny jeans.
and you wore
You wore
Wayfarers.
sneakers that like were different
You
colors.
obviously wore Converse, or you just wore a different color sneaker.
No, remember how Joe used to do like the lime green
Yeah.
sneakers, and that's
Yep.
what I had, like those really high top ones.
Yeah.
Converse, high top, low top,
You had
all
to-
of the colors.
You had to dress
Wayfair,
like the one you liked,
Ray-Bans. Yeah.
Yes,
like
the
Scarves.
aesthetic.
Lizzie would have to wear scarves.
so many scarves in the middle of the summer. It was so hot.
I'd wear like cross chains and stuff.
Yeah, and
Cross
then,
chains?
yeah, like a little.
Oh, cross chains.
Like a
Yeah,
cross.
yeah, yeah.
and then definitely the Ray-Bans. So many pairs of those fake
So
Ray-Bans,
many.
white ones.
Red ones.
There was
Oh
a
my
very
God, the
distinct
Ray-Bans.
aesthetic involved with being a Jonas fan, and most of it was skinny jeans, Converses, and Ray-Bans.
Just every color jeans.
Every color jeans.
And that's
gotta
how
have
we showed
teal
up to
ones.
some. Well, we didn't actually show up to concerts like that, but that's how most fans did. And then we just wear the slutty
I'm like, hey,
outfits.
they don't want to hook
By
up
slutty,
with you
like, we
in
wore a
Joe's
dress.
pants.
And then we were like, coming from us, we're, and then
know.
I would love for someone to be like, and they don't want to hook up with you.
I'll always remember what I wore to the one where we listened to the Katy Perry's Teenage Dream album the entire way, because I like felt really good about myself that night. And I remember I could not believe that I showed up in that outfit to a Jonas Brothers concert.
Which one was that? What outfit?
You didn't go to this. You lived in New York, and you were like,
Yeah.
horrendous.
Oh, was that the one?
Pure.
That was a Camp Rock tour.
That was the Camp Rock tour, yeah.
Yeah,
Too,
that
yeah.
one we were like, we're too old here. Like we were literally.
We were a little uncomfortable, but like, yeah.
But what did you
We
wear
were-
that was bad?
I wore a white dress and heels. I remember. What did you wore a black something?
I think, yeah, it was just really short and booby at the same
That was
time.
like that was the year of. It felt a little inappropriate. The next year though was a solo tour for their last album, like the last.
Well,
tour.
wasn't there a couple years in between that?
Yes, and then we went.
But
and
that tour
so
was the
fun.
most fun.
That was so fun. We got drunk and it was
yeah,
really
but
fun.
then they were like, "Oh, our parents aren't here anymore. We don't have to look at you like you're creeps anymore."
and we were like, "This is fun."
Did I go to that one?
Yeah, that
Yes.
was the one in Homedale.
And then they had that after party on the boat.
Homedale.
Very fun.
We're on a boat.
Lit concert.
Yeah,
The boat.
Yeah.
Lot of
boat
boats.
afterward.
So many boats.
So
Boats
fun.
and hoes.
That one was so fun.
That was really
And
fun.
that's how they let us go, though. Like that was our last Jonas Brothers concert until this year.
Which is
and
going to
that
be
was
so
really-
insane.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I
hit us
when I
again.
think about Jonas Brothers, I
I
think that
am
we're the
just
only ones
so
that like
exci-
them.
That's how I feel, but then I see
But then
the
apparently
response from
everyone's
people.
freaking out. I'm
I
like,
just don't
oh,
remember
okay.
anyone else being there.
Me too. That's what I'm like, oh, no one's going to care about this. But apparently everyone's shitting themselves.
Right, and I'm also annoyed because I'm like, people like it ironically, and I'm like, you can't like it ironically if you didn't like it unironically when
yeah.
it was in its craziness.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to now ironically be like, oh my God, I'm dying. It's like, no. I died back in 2008, and today I have been resurrected and reborn from the ashes.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop. I see that so well.
I remember you do not
Do you
get to
remember
say
the day
that.
they broke up?
Yeah, it was on GMA.
They said it on GMA.
They went on
I do
GMA,
vaguely
and it
remember
was the
that.
most uncomfortable interview ever because
They don't-
Nick
That's
broke up
right.
the band.
Oh yeah,
Oh. Well, they're all thriving on their own. And
they really all have been fine on their own. Like,
But I'm glad that they came back together then because they were thriving and not because they were like
Like, we
being
have nothing else to do.
miserable. Like that means they actually wanted to do this again, and I'm excited because towards the end you could feel they did not want to do this, and there's nothing worse than like a band you love just feeling like they don't want to be there. Like this. Their video today, The Tables Have Turned, that spoke to the core cult members. And if you know that video, you're official zombie.
Well, what's kind of cool is that like they were gone for a certain amount of time. That wasn't like, oh wow, holy moly, I remember one. It's like, oh, it was 6 years ago. Like I can conceptualize 6 years.
Right. It was like...
But I can't conceptualize my tweets.
But I will never allow myself to feel okay about that.
I'm so excited to go to a show though, just because like it's us, we'll be there. And I just want to see it's almost like laughing. I want to see everybody just be like
Very
laughing
giggly, yeah.
hilariously. The fact that we are again there and they again are on stage, like that we're just insane until we probably die from a purely friendship level. It's now just like such a staple of our friendship and like pure joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember that random time we were backstage and Joe goes, talked about cruises, and I was like, I've been on 17 cruises, and he was like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't remember
You
that.
don't?
the key for you, Ashley, is like if you love something, you really love something. Cruises, Jonas Brothers.
You know, I've had all the phases. in my
Wait a
life.
second. This needs to be brought up. I know we've talked about this before, but Ashley said something embarrassing to Joe. Didn't you have a very embarrassing moment?
I had already told this. But
I know,
maybe,
but
did I
in
not
the-
reveal that it was Joe Jonas?
Maybe you didn't. But
So-
this
This was a very recent experience. It was only 2 years ago. It was when I went up to him at a bar after an after party for iHeart, and I said, I just want to come over here and say hi. And then he said, hi. And then that was it. And then he didn't elaborate, so I walked away.
She just walked away.
It was 2
That
years
was
ago.
bad.
So if any of you guys really know how Joe Joseph feels about me, that's it.
It's a little bit scared, and a little uncomfortable, but also friendly.
But I thought that he would be fine with it at this point.
I just want to come over here and say hi.
Hi.
And then you should be like, what's going on?
Now it would be so fucking hilarious. It's also the perfect timing. Like, I don't think us 2 years ago could have handled a reunion. Now
it was too
at
fresh.
the
It really
we're
was.
mature now, guys. Like we
yeah,
matured
well, now I'm
so
engaged.
much.
So, like, I can't scare him anymore.
No,
I'm
you
not
can say
trying to
the
hit on him.
craziest shit to him. It doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, crazier than you already have.
Yeah.
Hi.
I just want to come say hi. It's like,
Just want to come say hi.
seriously, what other person, says just hi back?
I know,
That's
sociopath.
not that's not
it was
just you.
rude.
No, I mean, he also is just like, he never went to high school and stuff. He doesn't know how to socialize with like
He
regulars.
doesn't. He
Actually,
really doesn't.
your goal for this year is better to get one of them on one of your podcasts.
I know, right? And I was going to ask Kevin to come on here like a couple months ago, but now obviously Kevin is unattainable again.
No, they want to do so much press. They'll come on.
I guess maybe we'll try.
Guys, stay tuned. If Ashley gets Kevin Jonas on the podcast, like truly, we'll run our con.
But will we ask him
Yeah.
if like they were scared of us and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If they remember
And so
getting
you
our
have
back,
to be
It'll make
honest.
me
Our back
literally want to
gifts.
die. It'll make.
Do you remember those glowing
That's why it has to be
stars?
Kevin, because Kevin will be so nice about it. Like it
Yeah.
could not. You
He'll be
could not
gentle.
interview any others. They'd be like, "Yeah, it was weird as shit."
Well, Joe, I did interview Joe a couple years ago too. Remember, which was
On the carpet
for
for iHeart.
I did it a couple days after the high event,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be really awkward." But then I just
You
kind
really
of, like,
love
commanded
showing
it.
up to things after you've really made
I
a weird
know.
impression. You're like, so I kind of made a weird impression, but I'm going to show up again and see if I can redeem it. And
No, but
usually you do.
Remember at the end of the interview, Joe goes, "Oh, that was actually really fun,"
You're like,
and I was like, "See."
but the thing is, give me a chance. The thing is, like, you've gotten really far in hosting because your knowledge of the things that you're talking about, like, you are a true fan. So, like, when
Yeah.
you did Backstreet Boys,
It was
it's
so
because
easy.
you really know. It's not like
Yeah.
you're, like, reading off a card. It's like,
Yeah.
so I hear you're back. You're like, I know you're back. I know your discography. I know your ages. I know your
Anyone who
birthdays.
says Backstreet's back,
favorite chick is
Backstreet's
Diet
never
Coke.
gone.
Yeah. I fucking love you, Nick Jones. Whoa.
She
Nick
meant Carter.
That was weird.
It's just a way of life. I sometimes will catch myself. I'm typing like Jones, and it'll just automatically be like Jonas, and it's just like
Joe's
out
on
of
third.
habit.
Jonas on third.
Like,
I want to be Jonas on third.
I'm like, damn it!
All right. Well, this was really fun, guys.
I hope you enjoyed.
Please
our
tweet
rambling.
us.
I feel
really
really
need to
bad
know-
for the non-Jonas
Wait.
fans out there, but maybe they
I don't
still
feel that bad. Get on board. Get on the train. And if you've listened this far, you're in. So listen to the
What was this saying?
discography.
Hey, can I come on?
I want to know. Tweet us if you ever saw us at a show or
Yeah.
interacted with us at a show. We should post some old
If you saw
photos.
those three slutty girls walking around in heels in inappropriate weather environments.
Or I want to hear some crazy Jonas Brothers stories. So, there's Land Sharky. I really want to know what everyone's craziness was. And if you ever saw us being insane.
Did we ever have signs?
Oh, yeah.
What
I
did
had
our
a
signs
sign.
say?
Yeah, Lizzie, what did yours say? I'm sure you remember.
Cut. What?
What?
It was,
Oh my God, I remember it.
I don't.
it was,
It was let me be your Jackie, to your
JFK.
JFK.
Oh my god,
guys.
But then one time he joked that it.
Didn't he say something
He
about it?
liked that sign.
Yeah. It actually worked. It also
Fuck
just
it.
proves
It
you
worked.
gotta be bold and like make the first fucking move because it
You like remember that sign years
it
later.
has a positive response.
Lauren
Always
one
make a
time.
sign.
Lauren always went for like the rock stars in the back.
So
And,
the drummer,
so
Jack, I wrote a sign for Jack, and I go, Jack
No, you
is
said
sexy.
Jack here.
Oh, Jack
and
here.
It
And I
pointed, down, at
to
you.
me.
And they just thought it was so funny that anyone wanted Jack.
Yeah.
And Lauren was like, loved Jack because he had long hair and he was just like quiet in the back.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time we were like gyros after the show or late night snacks after the show?
Yep, remember that
we wrote
one.
that one down too.
That was a good one.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Signs work. It just shows in life, make the first move. As a woman, if you make the first move, you're twice as likely to go
Always
on a
make the
second
first
date,
move,
and
guys.
you're likely to have go on more dates than girls who don't make the first move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys are
Have no
pansies
fear.
these days, guys. You just got to go for what you want.
No matter what it is. If you like a guy at work, write a sign.
Wait, that could be kind of cute.
It's funny.
Oh my god! If you're just hold up a sign,
Yeah.
at work. Not a little sign, a giant.
And if whatever
sign.
his name is, like, Brad, here. Just have arrows pointing down.
You know, leave some
And
golf balls
and
on
then
his
give
desk.
gifts of
Yeah.
their interests and likes that you creepily Googled and have watched tons of videos to know about, and
Yeah.
also know if they have a life-threatening disease that they need to eat certain foods and bring them to them. It works.
Okay, guys, please take all of our advice.
And send us yours. I want to see them.
All right, subscribe, rate, review. join the Facebook group.
And go ahead and tell us that we were conceited during that time. We know. We feel bad about it.
We're just young and dumb.
Be young and dumb.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Babes and Babies, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.